We're making lasagna. This is a really simple, easy, classic recipe. Anybody can do this. First thing we're going to do is make a ricotta mixture. I used a large container of ricotta, a scoop of chopped garlic, an egg, salt and pepper, and some parsley flakes. And I gave that a really good mix. And then I come back in and I added some fresh Parmesan cheese. Well, fresh in a bag. And then I just went ahead and set that aside. Add some oil to the skillet. I'm gonna saute some onions. When those are golden and translucent, I added a little garlic. And then I added 2 kinds of meat. I did a pound of extra lean ground beef and a pound of Italian sausage. And then I added some salt and pepper, Italian seasoning, and red pepper flakes. If things look a little different, I'm at my son and daughter-in-law's house. I'm making them dinner since they just had our first grandbaby. Once the meat was cooked, I added a jar of pasta sauce, a can of Rotel tomatoes with green chilies, and then I do add a little bit of milk to the jar, shake it up and pour that in just to get the rest of the sauce out, but also I feel like the milk kind of cuts down on the acid. You want to make sure that you put a little bit of sauce in the bottom of the pan before your noodles. That'll help them not stick. So the first layer of sauce, then the noodles, then the sauce, the ricotta, and mozzarella. And then I do noodles again and sauce. And this time just the ricotta. Remember that does have some Parmesan cheese in it. And then another layer of noodles and sauce and a healthy amount of mozzarella cheese on top. And I sprinkled a little Italian seasoning on the top of that. And then I baked it in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes or so. Give this one a try. Enjoy.